Once a fortress of glory, now trembles under the weight of despair. Could this be the end of a mighty club? The chant grows quieter, the stand less vibrant. Hope fades as the shadow of relegation looms closer. Heroes turns to whisper, victories to memories. Can this club rise from its own darkness chapter? Breaking news. African richest man, Aliko Dangote, acquires Premier League club Ipswich Town after meeting the demands of the club owners in England. Dangote is now the owner of Ipswich Town. In his conference, he said, "Our vision is to make the club not just a place for entertainment, but a hub for creativity and connection." Dangote appoints new manager, the person of Mr. Salt Oluwatobi. The board expectation is for us to avoid relegation and to reach the round of 16 at the FA Cup. That is the two aim that has been given to me to meet up with. There's no brand exposure, and currently we are not buying any players. There's no finances given onto us. As you can see, the club is already facing a lot of challenges. We are the 18th on the league table, facing relegation, and that is why I'm here. I'm here to avoid relegation, and I hope that with the players on ground, we can achieve that. We have players on loans. We have our major players on injury, but we have our goalkeepers still fitted. We have our striker, the lab, still doing and performing well. And well, with the low players we have, I hope we can still be able to avoid relegation. I hope the players on loans come back and meet us so we can have more players on ground to perform well and avoid relegations. And I hope the players on ground can also face a drastic development in their performance, which can also affect the club positively. I believe my followers, my viewers will be, interacting with us to help us to choose the best players across the nations, across the league that can perform and develop the clubs for us. Your opinion is very, very paramount and tantamount and very, very important to us right now. So please always watch the series. Tell us what we need to fix. This is the team. We are using a formation of 4-2-3-1. We have major team players on injury right now. We have one of our striker. We have Tuanzebe, our right back, is on injury. But I'll be making some changes, putting in best players that can fit in the position of players that is on injury right now. And I hope they can develop a chemistry to play well together. And we'll see what we get from the result of the team we are going to be working with right now. And we are not going to be selling any player right now. We need to use what we have on ground. This is my first game in charge of the club as the manager. As you can see, we are playing against Bristol Rovers, an FA Cup match, and this is our opportunity to get to know the chemistry between the players. This is my first match as the manager. As you can see, we are facing Bristol Rovers, and we believe we can, do well in this match. The ball is with Johnson. Johnson's find his way to Bonds to Kajutse, to Zmodish. Zmodish tried his best to give it a shot. The ball against Zmodish, and that is a very nice strike from my attacker. And there's a corner. Davis. Davis is taking the corner. Short corner to Bonds back to Davis, finding the ball back in the 18. And that's okay. The lab misses the opportunity. Back to the lab from Zmodish, finding his way into the net. Passes the ball to Zmodish, strike. But that's a very bad strike from Zmodish. We hope they find their way back together and play hand in hand. The ball is with Omoshiri. Omoshiri is destroying my defense right now, finding his way into the net. But we hope he plays rubbish, which he did. Players, please, that's a counter against us. My defense are doing well. The boys with Bonds. Bonds passes to Zmodish. Zmodish has been a very paramount player right now in this match, and he has been doing well, doing a very great attacking job. The boys with the lap again. The lap passes back to Smody. Go. Oh, that boy is out. Now that's a counter. That's a nice counter. But the defense stopped my striker. Back to the lap. The lap is finding its way into the net, trying an outside shot, but it was nowhere to be found. The match, the team is doing well. Back to the lab, and the boy is a goal. The lab scores the first goal under me as a striker at the 43rd minute of the match, and we hope to see more good performance from the club. And as I can see right now, there's a great performance and great chemistry between them. So this is my first goal, and let's see if we can do more of defense and a little bit of attack, so we can make sure we secure the win for the club. Find a place on the 16 table of FA Cup. That was the first half of the match. Okay, the boys with Delap. Delap is finding his way. Passes to Clark. Clark passes back to Smodish. Smodish finding his way into the 18. Finding it was stopped by the defense, and that's a foul. The free kick is taken, but it was taken over. The ball is with Clark. Clark struggling. Clark is struggling. The ball is back with Clark. Clark has passed back to Kajutse. Kajutse has the ball with Bonds. Bonds. The ball is with Clark. Sorry, it's Modish. And we are finding our way. We are finding it hard to enter their 18 again. But Modish is finding his way, dribble the first defender. And it is a goal. That is a shot from the 18. And the ball is being delivered by what? By Smodish. Now we are 2-0 ahead. And I think we've secured the win. But this is the time for us not to sleep. And that's a good performance by my striker. The ball has been passed to Bonds. And that is an amble. That's an amble inside the 18. That's a penalty taken by the lab. Please score this, and the boys will go. Now we are 3-0 ahead of Bristol Rovers. This is a great performance by the club, by the team, and they scored 3-1. I hope we can do a much better defensive job. Okay, the boy is with Modish, finding his way to push the game forward. The boys with Bonds. Bonds back to Hamad. Okay. Um, the the boys with Clark. Clark. Okay.
Stop winning.
93 minutes. That's the end of the match. It's a great performance, great result for the first match. This is going to be a spirit lifting performance for the club, and it's going to send a very good message to the board. And they should expect more greater results. My first Premier League match is against Brighton. As you can see, we have a very bad team right now, but we can put something together and result to a great performance. The strikers are find it. That's a great save by Murich. Ah, that's a corner for Brighton. Please defense. We believe you can do better. The ball is with Clark. Clark is finding his way to the moving forward, passing the ball to Kajutse, but it's an off. Okay, Brighton players are finding their way back into my net. That's a very great goal. But we are going to find our way back, definitely. I'll be believing that the team should do better. The lap is with the ball, passing the ball to Clark. Clark is finding his way back to the net. Passes back to Kajutse. Kajutse to Smodish. Smodish to the lap. The ball has been taken away. Clark has given the ball to the lab. That was a nice counter. The lab is finding his way into the 18, and that is a penalty. That is a penalty. That's a penalty. It deserves a red card. It deserves a red card. I hope Clark can do well for us. Can you score this? That's a great save by the opponent's keeper. And the opponents are finding their way back into the 18. And that's another goal. That's another penalty against Ipswich Town. What's this? Now we are losing 2-0. The boys with the lap, finding its way to the net, passes, but the ball is with the opponent right now. Great defense. The boys with the lap. The lap is finding its way to the 18, and that's a foul. The boys with Mitoma. They are attacking my team, and we are trying our best to survive, performing a great defense. The ball is saved by Maurice, back by the bar, saved by Davis. The ball is with Godfrey right now. Small dishes with the ball. That's a nice outside shot, but it was to no avail. Clarks take the shot, saved by the keeper. That's a corner for Ipswich Town. Uh, Outside shot saved by Maurice. Corner for Brighton. Defense. Try and the ball has been saved twice by Murish. What is happening to the defense? Put yourself together. Another corner for Brighton. That's a short corner. The ball is with Maitoma. And Maitoma is finding his way into the net. Defender, can you please stop the They're attacking my team again. The defense are doing rubbish. Total rubbish. Total rubbish. Total rubbish. Saved by Murish again. Another corner for Brighton. Will it be a short or a long? It's a long corner saved by the keeper, Murish. Ball saved. That's a nice defense of Brighton. The boys with the lap. The lap finds his way into the 18 and scores. Scores 2-1. 84 minutes. Can we find our way back? Can we equalize? The boys with the lap again, finding his way into the 18. That's a shot saved by the keeper again. And that's the end of the match. That's my as the result has explained itself. We take a defeat. And my next match, my second match, is going to be against Manchester City, one of the best club in the league right now. And we hope we see a better result in this match. And we fight. We fight. We fight to avoid relegation this time around. We are not going to take a defeat. Okay. Start the match. The ball is with the lab. The lab passes back to Clark to Mossy. Mossy to O'Shea. Haaland with the ball. They're attacking me right now. But the defense is trying their best to stop. And that's a great stop by the defenders. And that's an outside shot. The ball is with Savinho. And that's a great save by Almighty God. The ball has been passed to O'Shea. Back to Bonds. The ball is with Bonds right now, finding his way, looking for the best player to pass to. Passes to Johnson. Johnson passes back to Bonds. Bonds finding his way to the middle. Passes back to Johnson. The best with Johnson. We are trying to look for the best way to attack. Finding the ball in the net. The ball is with Clark. And that's a nice dribble. Passes back to the lab. The lab is finding its way into the 18. And that is a nice strike. That is a goal. Goal. The lab scored against one of the biggest clubs in the league right now. This is the beginning of a great performance. Thank you. That is a massive jubilation by the fans, and we hope for a better result. Great performance. We are being attacked by Manchester City. The ball is with Haaland. Haaland passes to De Bruyne. De Bruyne finding his way to the 18. The defenders are doing their job, trying their possible best to avoid the ball. The ball has been stopped by the defender. That's another nice counter attack. The ball is with Clark, finding his way to the. That's a great pass to the lab. The lab finding his way to the 18. Okay, the ball has been stopped by the Manchester City defenders. Clark is with the ball. The lab is with the ball. That's a great pass to Clark. And Clark is still with the ball. The lab finding his way. That's a great shot that has been stopped by the defense. The ball is the Savinho. That's a great attack by the Manchester City striker, saved by Muric. That's a great save. That's a great save. That's a great save. The corner is for Manchester City. De Bruyne takes the corner. The corner has been stopped by my defenders. And the ball is with Murphy, finding his way. Oh, the ball has been stopped. That could have been a great counter. The ball is with De Bruyne. Defenders trying their best to stop him from taking a long shot. Trying their best, but that's a great save by Muric once again. That's a great save. The ball is with Modish. Passes back to Bonds. The ball is with Gavinho. Passes back to Grealish. Manchester City right now is finding every possible way to net the ball, but the defenders are making sure that the ball it's in our favor. And Muric has been doing a great performance currently, and that's a very great defense by the defender stopping the ball from Savinho. That's a corner for Manchester City. We hope that we see a better performance like this in other matches. And if we can continue performing like this, definitely we can get out of the table of relegations and find ourselves in a more suitable position. It's a corner for Manchester City, stopped by Johnson, and the ball can lead to a nice counter attack. Can we score before the first half? That is the ball back to the lap. The lap is finding his best possible player to pass to, but it has been stopped by the Manchester City defenders. They are finding their way to score, but Morris saved the day again. Again. Second half, the Manchester City in their head, they are looking for the best possible way to equalize. But Muric has been a dead ass player, destroying, stopping all their balls. And that's a corner for Manchester City taken away by De Bruyne. As you can see, one of my players is on injury, but he's performing well. So bounces with the ball. Is the counter attack pass to the lab. The lab dribbles the player, finding his way to the 18 of Manchester City. What will it be? That is a nice shot and that is a goal. Two goals by the lab against Manchester City. This is a great performance. It's a great performance. Manchester City. The ball is with De Bruyne. Finding the way. The ball is being saved again by Morris. This is a great performance by the keeper. But then Manchester City are not relenting. They are finding it very, very possible, doing all things possible in their way. But the ball has been passed to Smodish. Smodish has passed the ball back to the lab. A great striker, dribble the first defender, finding his way to the 18, dribble and take a shot. And that is the third goal. This is the performance you have been looking for. The lab scores again. That's 3-0 against Manchester City. Great performance. Destroyed the defenders. A nice shot. The bar did a great job. This is the 69 minutes of the match. If we can do our best to defend, we can avoid a comeback from Manchester City, having one of the best players in the league right now. And then the ball to Savinho. Savinho passes to Savinho. Savinho again. Savinho is with the ball, finding his best player and attacking. Okay, the ball has been passed to Haaland in the 18. Haaland is in the 18, finding his way to net the ball, but the defenders are making sure they are not giving him any space. Kajuse passes to the lab, and that is the end of the match against Manchester City, the second team we played against in the Premier League, and that is a victory for us. And I hope we can see much better performance by the club, and the players are doing well. And if we can continue like this, definitely we'll avoid relegation, and we can take the club to a greater place. And we also believe the players on the injuries will soon be back, and we can get our club back fixed, and we can move forward. That is a great performance once again against Manchester City, 3-0. I think that's going to count well for our result.